Iran has warned Italy that it risks harming bilateral relations if it doesn't release an Iranian citizen arrested on a US warrant. Mohammed Abedini was arrested by Italian authorities at Milan airport on the 16th of December. The US Justice Department accuses him of supplying Iran with the drone technology used in a January 2024 attack in Jordan that killed 3 American troops. 3 days later, the Italian reporter Cecilia Sala was arrested in Tehran. She'd arrived in the country on the 13th of December on a journalist's visa and was arrested on charges of violating the laws of the Islamic Republic. Italian commentators have speculated that Iran is holding Salah as a bargaining chip to ensure Abedini's release. Iran's foreign ministry said Abedini's arrest was an illegal act that's done based on the US demand. Officials in Montenegro have begun to look for ways to curb illegal weapons after a gunman shot and killed 12 people on New Year's Day. An emergency session of the National Security Council is expected to call for new gun laws and urgent action to confiscate illegal weapons. State broadcaster RTCG reported that Montenegro is 6th in the world when it comes to the number of illegal weapons per capita. The shooting happened on Wednesday in the central town of Cetinje when a man started a rampage after a bar brawl, killing 12 and wounding at least 4 others. The man, named as 45-year-old Arko Martinovic, died after shooting himself in the head. Visiting Cetinje on Thursday, Prime Minister Milojko Spajic announced a tightening of rules on weapons possession. Montenegro, which has a population of around 620,000, is known for its gun culture and many people own weapons.
The executive calls for boldness and stability at the first cabinet meeting of the new French government of François Bayrou. As is the tradition, the cabinet meeting was preceded by a breakfast meeting at the Ministry of the Interior. The 35 ministers then crossed the streets side by side to join French President Emmanuel Macron at the Élysée Palace.
Ce gouvernement est né dans la tourmente d'une crise politique majeure. Vous connaissez le tableau, la censure, l'éclatement des majorités, la montée en puissance des extrêmes. Et c'est précisément dans ces tempêtes que chacun doit prendre ses responsabilités, sortir des positions inflexibles, des lignes rouges, disent certains, et faire le choix à la fois de l'exigence, mais aussi du dépassement plutôt que de l'obstruction.
The priority is the adoption of the 2025 budget. Rating agencies, financial markets, and the European Commission are also urging France to reduce its deficit in order to comply with EU fiscal discipline rules. The course has been set. The government wants to reduce its public deficit to 5.4% of the GDP in 2025. Devastated by Cyclone Chido, Mayotte is also waiting for a bill promised earlier this week by François Bayrou.
Thousands of people in Slovakia have taken to the streets to protest against Prime Minister Robert Fico's recent meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The protest held on Friday in Bratislava, the Slovak capital, saw around 4,000 protesters gathered in front of the government office. Prime Minister Fico met with Putin in December. During the meeting, Fico proposed Slovakia as a potential neutral platform for Russia-Ukraine negotiations. His controversial moves toward Moscow has sparked a wave of condemnation.